Hi everybody, Janet from String Theory here. I want to take a minute and tell you about the inspiration behind the Shake in the Tree cowl that I designed for the Good Vibes tour. It was fall of 2020 and the Good Vibes tour stop was Glen Ellen, Illinois, home of String Theory Yarn Company, the yarn store that I own outside of Chicago. And so I took that sort of as my inspiration, this October, fall, crisp days and beautiful, beautiful leaves that we have in the Midwest in October. So the inspiration for the cowl kind of started with this postcard. And it is a picture that I took of the sidewalk. And you can see all the beautiful colors. And so I talked to Linda Wallace, who is the designer, dyer behind Migration Yarns, which are available exclusively at String Theory. And I talked to her and I said, I need a color that evokes the idea of Glen Ellen in the fall. And this is what she came up with. This beautiful skein that she ended up calling Glen Ellen Gold, which just captures fall so beautifully. And this is on her Migration base. And Migration, on the Traveler base of Migration Yarn. So Migration Yarn is her company, and the Traveler base is a fingering weight yarn that is primarily blue-faced Leicester. And blue-faced Leicester is a type of sheep that has a long staple, has sort of a sheen to it. It's very durable. And so then she adds a little bit of nylon to give it some drape and strength. This is primarily meant for really strong socks, but I decided to turn it into a cowl. So let me take you through the design elements of the cowl. I start with this edge, which kind of looks like an I-cord, but it really is just reverse stockinette. So it's a couple rows of purl stitch, and I like it because it folds in, it curls under, and gives you this impression that you have gone to the trouble of making an I-cord for the edge, but you haven't. Then I moved into sticking with the theme of fall and leaves, did kind of a leafy lace. Think of those as like leaves blowing in the wind, because there's a lot of wind in the fall as well. It's an easy lace pattern, let me tell you, because I'm the kind of person that thinks making lace is like doing 3 rows and taking 2 rows out, or sometimes doing 2 rows and taking 3 rows out. So it had to be an easy lace pattern for me to embrace it. So that's what I did. And then the center section is, there's a couple of reasons I did the center section. One is to give you a rest, to give me a rest. It's just plain stockinette and then some rows of purl and some more plain stockinette. I like the contrast that it gives you because it's a variegated yarn. I like to see the variegated in plain stockinette and also in a lace pattern where the colors are being moved around. And then finally, I like the center piece because it acts as an accordion with a reverse stockinette and just kind of folds down on itself. So it makes it really easy to wear and kind of disappears in the middle so you see the lace. So it looks like you worked really hard and you didn't have to so much. So this is the pattern that I designed for Good Vibes Tour. Ended up calling it Shaking the Tree along with the tree theme. And also because I just love the lyrics, the sentiment behind the Peter Gabriel song called Shaking the Tree, because it talks about taking action and really working to solve problems in the world, which is something I hold dear to my heart. So with that inspiration, I hope you will go out and make this cowl for yourself, make some for your friends, and when you're wearing it and keeping cozy on those crisp fall days, you'll be thinking about what you can do to make the world a better place. Thanks for watching.